Hi everyone, this is Maggie's Tarot and I'm Maggie and I'm here today to do a collective read for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising or anywhere in your chart, or you could be here as a cross watcher for Sagittarius, and if so, you're very welcome. Now, only take what resonates, Sagittarius, yeah, and use your discernment and also use your intuition. Also, if I haven't said so, I'm Maggie and this is Maggie's Tarot. And before we start, let me say a quick prayer. In Father, Son, of the Holy Spirit, amen. Thank you, God our Father, for making me a clear channel to receive and deliver your messages. I am truly humbled, truly honoured, and truly privileged to serve you, Father God. I love you. Amen. In Father, Son, of the Holy Spirit, amen. Now, also Sagittarius, I hope you can hear me clearly. I'm not sure if I turned the volume up on my phone, but anyway, because I'm recording on my phone. Sag, yeah, I'm open for private readings if you'd like one. If you would like a reading, comment below. It's £55 an hour. Anything over an hour, it's 50p a minute over an hour. Okay. I will give you 10 minutes of a sample read, and if you like that, we'll go from there. And yeah, so just comment below. And I'll send you a link to my Facebook page where I'm doing it on my Facebook through live calls, video links, whatever you call it. And yeah, we'll do through that. Yeah. Now, let's get started. Sagittarius, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. We'll see. Now, let's get started for my lovely vegetarians. Are you a vegetarian? Maybe a Sag out there who's a vegetarian. I used to be a vegetarian, oh my God. I actually had no choice. I went off meat. The smell of meat, the taste of meat just made me sick. I was vomiting all the time. So I decided to give up meat. But the only challenge for me was chicken. I missed chicken. So a couple of times lapsed, yeah, had a little bit of Nando's, but apart from that, yeah, I think I was a vegetarian for about, because they don't really say if chicken is meat or not, don't they? I know it's poultry, so you know, there's still a debate going on whether chicken is actually meat. To me, it's meat. Whatever colour it is, so it comes from a chicken, it's still meat, it's flesh, isn't it? But yeah, so I was vegetarian for about 3 years. It can be good to help regulate, I think, you know, your body, because I was going through a lot of things at the time, a lot of illnesses, one after the other. So yeah, it helped balance me. But as I said, I had no choice to give up meat. And I was one of these people who loved steak dinner. Oh my God, steak was my favourite. Or lamb, some nice minted lamb chops. Now, yeah, I'm back eating meat again. Love me lamb. Now, let's get started, Sagittarius, and see what God needs you to heal from, what needs to be revealed. And also, if any of my family's watching this, please go and get your bloods done, and because it took over 20 years to find out, maybe in 30 years, to find out that I had thyroid disease. I've probably been suffering with this since I was a child, because I suffered with a lot of fatigue, depression, especially as a child. I was always crying and I was always sick, and I was always in and out of hospital with pain, and doctors could never find out what was wrong with me. And now I realise through thyroid disease, because it messes with your teeth, your bones get smaller, messes with your eyes, your ears, it messes with every part of your body. So to my children and my family out there, yeah, who's gone through any kind of fatigue, depression, anxiety, mood swings, and tiredness especially, and you don't understand why you're so tired, go and get your bloods checked and explain to the doctor that it runs through the family, that your mother has it, and your grandmother had it, and your grandmother had actually, you know, thyroid cancer. So it can be very dangerous, and to get it checked. And I was just, for years, they were doing it on the surface, bloody checks on me. I knew there was something badly wrong with me. They diagnosed me with fibromyalgia, and I had pain everywhere, suffering, crying with pain, especially in my neck, because thyroid disease affects your bones, especially in your neck. And it took my daughter being taken away from me, and I did want to, because I was having discussions with God at the time, and God told me that I needed to be on my own to take care of my health. But my daughter didn't want to leave. She was crying and begging me not to let her go and live with her father. Her father wasn't really in her life, and he'd only pop in now and again, and usually under duress I'd have to threaten him if he didn't see his daughter, what would happen. And anyway, yeah, because I remember one time from her birthday, he wasn't there at her birthday, Christmas he wasn't there, I think it was February, he came back into her life, and that's when I was threatening him. And I says, please, I said, I need to get my health taken care of. I said, I've got a lot of tests. Was asking doctors for tests for months, and every time it come from a test, it took a month to get an appointment, yeah, and I'd have to wait a month. I was even waiting for my daughter to get her health checked, because I think she was picking up the same thing as me. She may have thyroid disease, or she may have fibromyalgia because of depression, watching her mother sick, and her mother struggling and trying to take care of her child on her own, and no family, no friends, no support, no doctors helping her, because doctors kept telling me I just had fibromyalgia and I was just deteriorating, and just to basically accept it. And I thought I was gonna die. I really did, and that messed with my health even worse. It gave me even more depression, and I was giving up on my life. I was giving up on myself. I was thinking, what's the point? And it took my daughter to be taken for me to go into the doctors, and I was nearly on my knees because I couldn't walk. Because with thyroid disease, you get very bad vertigo, and I've been suffering with it for the last few days now. And where you walk like a crab, and your neck has no support, so you can't hold your head up, so your head is going down. You look like you're drunk or something, but you're not. Yeah. I remember my young girl, my daughter, used to have to hold my hand, so I wouldn't walk out into the road. I had no coordination. But I remember after she was taken, the doctors, I went into the doctors and I was crying. Got a taxi over to the doctors. The doctors was only basically up the road, but I couldn't walk. I got a taxi and I cried. I walked into the doctors and I was crying. I said, please, please. I says, for months. I says, 4 months. I says, if you don't do anything, I says, I'm going to sue you. I says, because I know there's something wrong with my health. And she was a female doctor, and she looked at me and she says, Margaret, she says, I think you've got this, B12, all these things. She started thinking off to me. And I said, okay. She says, I'm going to do some blood tests on you. And that was it. She did some blood tests and it came back. I had thyroid disease, B12, vitamin D, everything. So I was able to start taking, and after then I was able to start taking care of my health. I was taking the proper medication. And then I got moved, and I couldn't get a doctor where I was living, so my health started getting bad again. So yeah, so please tell them it runs in the family. It can cause your teeth to fall out. It can cause you to have your bones around your gums. I mean, your facial bones to shrink, and can cause rot. So your teeth will fall out, or you'll have bleeding gums. Your hair will fall out. You'll have your hands can become disformed. Your toes, your feet can be deformed. So please get it checked. It's serious, and I'm worried about you. So can you please go and get your health checked? Tell them you want deep down blood test done. None of this on the surface shit. Yeah, explain to them what your mother's been through. Yeah, because it took me to basically have a breakdown. Yeah, my body to collapse for me to find out what was wrong with me, because for years I was neglecting my health because I was taking care of everybody else, taking care of children, taking care of grandchildren, and nobody was there to take care of me when I needed them. So take care of your health, okay? Now, sorry about that, Sagittarius, bit of a long intro, but you may be going through something like this, so just in case, yeah, get your bloods checked. Thyroid disease is very, very bloody serious. My mother died from it. She'd a goiter, her throat swelled out. So you can end up getting a really bad goiter. You can either get very skinny or put on a lot of weight. and it affects your blood pressure, it affects your heart, it affects everything. So that's why I've got heart problems, and that's why I do be out of breath and have to use my ventilator, and it affects your eyesight, it affects everything. So please get it checked, okay? Now I'm not going to say any more about it. Now here we go. What's in the energy, Father God, for Sagittarius? Okay. Have you caught somebody doing something, Sagittarius? Something being exposed, evidence. Check. Make sure I'm not popping out. Okay, energy. We've got receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. So this could be anything that's been exposed, okay? Evidence can be also like what I've just been talking about. Finding evidence that you actually have got some kind of a medical problem, yeah? Especially for you, my kids out there who suffer with depression and anxiety. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for everything, my loves. And make sure you're taking your vitamins and taking care of yourselves. Now, you're being told to ground yourself. How? I mean, grounding, Father God. What do we need to do for grounding? Yeah, you're being told to investigate, yeah? So start digging. Now this could be anything. Digging for dirt, accusations, or digging to find out if you have got any kind of medical problems, okay? So it's all different explanations for these things, yeah. Okay, let's see. Subconscious, Father God, please. Okay. In your subconscious, you're revisiting the past. You're maybe missing somebody, or you're just thinking about things just like I was just there. Yeah. Okay. Because your health is very important. If you haven't got your health, you're fucked. You could be the richest person in the world, and if you haven't got your health, what point is it? It's no good. Can't enjoy it, can you? Okay, in the past, these emotions in the past, Father God, that Sagittarius needs to know about. Sorry, excuse me, Sag. In the past. Okay, so you may have found out about somebody having a hidden lover. Maybe this started some kind of an awakening or ascension for you, finding out about this hidden lover, or some kind of low-key situation. Could be anything. Let's see. Something that's been hidden from you. Could be anything. Low-key situation. Could even be your health. Not knowing about your health. As I'm saying, this could be anything. Could be to regarding your health, or it could be somebody that's cheating on you. Yeah. It's on your mind. You're thinking about something. You're awakening. You're having an awakening. You're realizing something. You're thinking about this. You're becoming more self-aware. Yeah. Especially maybe to do with your health. And you may be cutting through illusions and detaching from the ego, because you're seeing clearly now, if like with me, it's my health. So I'm seeing clearly now what was affecting me in the past. And this could be you, Sagittarius. You could be going through some kind of medical problem, or you went through some kind of ascension, some kind of awakening, and now you're spiritually woke because of finding out that somebody had a hidden lover, yeah? A side piece. Okay, let's, what we need to take action on, Father God, for Sagittarius. Somebody may be gossiping, Sag. Yeah, somebody may be spreading rumours about you. This could be you. But somebody's nosy. Somebody who may be a bit of a drama starter in your life. Somebody who tries a bit too hard, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Another thing too, folks. If somebody comes into your life and don't give a damn, yeah, what age a person is. If an older woman or man comes into your life and starts offering you help, and you thinking that that person's helping you for because from the goodness of the heart, no, 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 yeah. Remember, predators get old too, yeah. Just because they're an old man or old woman, don't mean that they are good for you. Especially if they start coming in offering help and nosing about and asking you questions. It's for a reason, okay? Be careful. I've been through it. I've known predators all my fucking life, and the old ones are the worst because you feel sorry for them. You think they're an old man or an old woman, and you want to take care of them. Nah, you want to help them, and you know, especially those who pretend they're sick. The ones who pretend they're sick. Yeah, you're being told to focus on something. Some kind of codependency, an unhealthy attachment. Yeah, something that may be weighing you down. As I said, this could be your health. Okay? Right? Peace out. Thank you. Leaving and not caring. So you've been told to focus, because I'm telling you, when you never want to be a burden to anybody in this world. That's the one thing you should not want to be. I've known people use illnesses and pretend they were sick just to get people to help them. I had a neighbour, and she told me she was dying from cancer. And I had just moved in, and I seen she was in a wheelchair. Didn't realise she had bought the wheelchair, and that she was a liar, schizophrenic, fucked in the head. You'd have to be fucked in the head to be lying about things like that. But she was lying that she was sick, that she was dying. She told me she had only 2 or 3 years to live. I felt sorry for her. I was very sick, trying to take care of my own health, just moved into my home, and I felt sorry for her. I wanted to cook my own meals, and I couldn't even stand up. I'd have to be sitting on a stool or holding on to the side, yeah? And my hands, I wouldn't be able to lift a pot with my hand, and because I didn't have any power in my hands. And when I'd cook food, I'd cook for her, and I'd try and help her, and, you know, take her shopping with me, and I'd wheel her around in the wheelchair, because not like in Tesco's, Asda's, because not only was it like helping me stand up, you know, because I was able to lean onto the wheelchair, like when my children were small, when I was pregnant, I'd be able to hold on to the pram. Pram used to keep me up half the times. I was that tired and that much pain. Not just even when I was pregnant, but just I was always suffering with pain. I didn't realise what it was. Now I know. Thyroid disease. So anyway, yeah, fucking crazy woman. Not a thing wrong with her. Not a fucking thing. Climbing sheds, building sheds, yeah, running all around the place. Fucked in the mind. So be careful. Don't allow anybody, if people start telling you, oh, they're sick or they're this or that. I'm not saying be nasty, you know, but don't allow anybody to take advantage of you in any kind of way, yeah? Use and abuse you just because you're a good person. Now, you're a bit what we need to walk away from and leave in the past. You're being told to walk away from karmics. Oh God, we need to leave them in the past, is right. So people who, lessons you've learned from these dirty karmics, and these people who are haters in your life, or anybody try to make you a third party, used or abused you anyway, God's telling you, walk away from these people. Learn the lessons and walk away. Don't allow anyone to abuse you in any kind of way, okay? Now, and the outcome, what's here in the outcome for Sagittarius? Yeah, some sick people. I even had an ex who told me he had cancer because I was ending things with him, because I was sick of him. I took so much for too long, and then, yeah, twice he hit me after my father died. Twice. And I thought, nah, mate, twice he knocked me out. Now, let's see. Fucking weirdo. I was already lining up his new piece anyway before I finished with him. He already had another woman lined up. That's what narcissists do. And he knew he couldn't control me. He couldn't get at me through telling me he had cancer. Just after my father just died as well. And I was going through, you know, I was mourning my father still. My father died from cancer. My mother died from cancer. The next minute, this scumbag is telling me he has cancer. Yeah? And he's booking holidays. He's booking holidays in the sun. Anybody knows? And I said to him, I looked at him, because I knew about cancer, because my mother had cancer, my father had cancer. And I said to him, I said, if you have had radiotherapy, I says, you can't be out in the sun. I says, because it can affect your skin, or, you know. And you wouldn't mind, he was a redhead anyway, so he would burn very easily. But, oh my God, yeah, thought he could fool me. And then when I start saying to him, I says, I knew he was lying, but I felt bad, you know what I mean? Thinking he was lying. I was thinking, no, you're being bad-minded. Because all my life, I've always had people, especially my ex-husband, would tell me I was bad-minded when I was seeing what he was up to and his family was up to. His mother robbed my bloody wedding album and even robbed my bloody ring, and still has my wedding album hidden and my ring. I won't give it back. But he would tell me I was being bad-minded when I knew what they did. Do you know what I mean? I knew what they did, but I just couldn't prove it. But yeah, he was telling me that he was dying, man. And I thought, okay, I'll catch you out, scumbag. And I says, and he was still working as well. I says, let me know when you go into the hospital, because he's to stay with his mother, and he'd come a couple of days with me, and then most of the week he'd be with his mother, because he worked in London and I lived in Kent. And I said, let me know when you go into the hospital. I said, so I can come with you. Every time that he had a hospital appointment, he had forgotten, or he had been stayed with his mother's that night, and he'd forgotten all about it. My ears just went. He'd forgotten about letting me know, or, you know, so I could meet him in London and go with him. No, of course, he wasn't going to no hospital. There was no proof. There was no letters. I said, show me, I said, I want to be involved. I says, I help you. I says, with your health. I said, show me a letter you've been to the doctors, the hospital. Show me, like, have they done any scans? Show me the scans. Never had anything. Always had an excuse. Always got off the phone. I've got work to do now. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Mum's just ringing. Always had an excuse. So I don't want people to use you and abuse you, folks, okay? Now, in the outcome, Father God, what's here? Yeah. People may think I'm a cynic, but nah. I've seen too many dirty scumbags try to use and abuse me. So, in the outcome, we've got single and ready to mingle. You may be on the hunt, Sagittarius, or somebody may be on the hunt for you. You're ready for a relationship. Somebody may be lusting after you, or you may be feeling lustful. Okay, what's the challenge for Sagittarius? What's the challenge for Sagittarius? I got a really good doctor now. He proper investigates everything. He's like a nurse practitioner, just as good as a doctor. But he phoned me one time and he says, Margaret, I've never met him before. Next minute he's ringing me up and telling me he wants to do all of these kind of tests on me. I said, okay. And thank God my dentist was having a go at me, because my dentist was not finding anything wrong with my teeth, but I was in pain. And he was having a go at me because I was drinking a lot of Lucozade, and I told him about my like a borderline diabetes. And he says, Margaret, we need to get you on some kind of medication, because he says you're drinking too much Lucozade. And yeah, so he says, go and get your bloods checked. And it's a good thing I did. I'd already had them checked by the practitioner, but because he wanted to check my liver and my kidneys and stuff like that. And thank God everything was all right. So I phoned him up and I says, I need to make a blood test. I says, appointment for a blood test. I says, just to get my diabetes, my thyroid. And I wasn't really that thinking about my thyroid, and I was like an afterthought when I was in the surgery. And I says, can you put me down for a thyroid one as well? He says, Margaret, he says, I'm checking everything. He says, I'm going deep. I said, all right then. Next minute comes back and finds out, yeah, especially because I was putting on a lot of weight and feeling really tired, all pains, because with thyroid disease it affects your joints, gives you a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Now, you can't even walk. So it's very serious, folks. So to my family out there, please get yourselves checked, yeah? I don't want you to leave it and then ends up you've left it too long and has affected your body in some kind of way, okay? And that's what the challenge is, time. Too busy or procrastination, putting things off, thinking you can put them off for another time. No, do it now, get it checked, okay? Because we don't want you going through any kind of financial loss, not being able to take care of your finances or take care of yourself because your health is fucked, okay? So start taking, and this also can be seen, the house can also be seen as your body. So start taking care of yourselves, Sagittarius, or to my family out there who's watching. They like watch spying on me videos, especially the ones who like to go incognito. Incognito. Okay, Saggy, here we go. And I've got all that out now, I feel better. Bit of a headache coming on. So, I'm not having to go at you or anything, Sag, but just take care of your health. It's very, very important to take care of your health, okay? And don't put things off, yeah, because the challenge is either you're delaying things or you're procrastinating because you're too fucking lazy. So don't be putting things off, yeah, because you think you've got all the time in the world and you're delaying things. No, take care of it now before it starts affecting your body, your teeth, your hair, your nails, whatever. Okay? Now, in the energy, what did we have at the bottom of the deck? I didn't check. Chatting, you see. I think, oh, repo, we did check the house, yeah? Somebody could be going through, if this is not your body, then somebody may be going through a repo. Their home may be getting taken back, or they're going through some kind of financial loss, could be job loss. Hope you're not now, Sagittarius. I wouldn't like to see anybody homeless, tell you the truth, yeah? But those who try to make others homeless because they are stealing their home or bad-minded or jealous, then these people deserve to have the things happen to them, but still wouldn't like to see anybody on the streets, yeah? Now, being there, wouldn't like it. All of my life I've been trying to fight for a permanent home for me and my children. I haven't had a permanent home for over 30 years. Only now I've got a permanent home after 30 years. I've been basically on a waiting list for years in London, couldn't get anywhere. Now, could get temporary, but not anything permanent. It's ridiculous. Now, in the energy, there's some kind of evidence, and somebody may be guilty, and somebody's been exposed. Something's been exposed, or someone has been exposed, and somebody has evidence on this person, okay? And in the past, Sagittarius, this is either you or the person you're dealing with. So I'm reading it one way and take it how it resonates. Switch it around. I could be saying he, but it could be a she, okay? You know your own story, so switch it around, okay? Now, this is a public reading. It's not a private reading, so I'm picking up a lot of energy, so you get what I mean. So in the energy, we are exposed, or we are exposing somebody. In the past, we have somebody that we were emotionally involved with. This person, we found out this person had a secret lover, or was in a low-key situation, had some kind of side piece, a sneaky link. On your mind, you are thinking about things you've been through and cutting through illusions. You're no longer allowing people to put you in any kind of illusion. You are now more self-aware and you're detaching from the ego, yeah? Nobody's going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes because you're seeing too fucking much, Sagittarius, yeah? And don't allow anyone to ever try to pull the wool over your eyes. make a fool out of you or gaslight you in any kind of way, yeah? Or make a scapegoat out of you either. Oh, I know all about that. I've been through every bit of it, so I know, ever since I was a small little girl. Now, you're being told, Sagittarius, to walk away from anybody who's trying to make you into a third party, anybody who's a hater, anybody who's a cheater, yeah? People you've learnt lessons from. And you're in your subconscious, I hear my belly, in your subconscious, you are missing somebody and you're going back through the past, yeah? You're going through, yeah, you're revisiting the past, you're going back through the past. You're being told to take action, Sagittarius, when it comes to either spreading rumours, gossiping, or being nosy. Or somebody may be spreading rumours or gossiping about you, a nosy fucker. I cannot stand dirty, nosy fuckers. Believe me, I can't. I don't know what people get out of it, going around spreading rumours about people. That's a kind of witchcraft, it's manipulation. You never get any luck for that. You go around, just gone. You go around spreading rumours around about people that you know is lies, you will never have any luck for it. So one thing talking about things about people and you're hearing things and saying, well, I heard this, but I don't know if it's true. Yeah, that's one thing. But you knowing it's a lie or making up something and going around and spreading it just to destroy somebody's reputation, you'll never have any luck for it. Yeah, you will go through a lot of karma for that. And a lot of loss, financial loss, health loss, yeah, you'll go through it all. It'll come back on top of you and your family, so don't ever do it, Sagittarius. And I've seen a lot of people, I know a lot of dirty gossipers, and I see their lives, and I think, oh my God. And these people have to be fucked in the mind, because if they weren't fucked in the mind, they'd realise what's going on, and that they're not having any luck, and that the family's been affected. And they wouldn't be doing it in the first place, because they'd be too busy getting on with their own lives. They wouldn't be giving a fuck about anybody else's life. But now, some people just get off and, as I say, misery loves company. If their life is going downhill, they'd like to see other people's lives going downhill instead of doing something about their own life, yeah? Now, you're being told, Sagittarius, to focus on something that's weighing you down. This could be somebody who's codependent, or you could be codependent. Yeah, so somebody could be codependent on you, or you could be codependent. And this is an unhealthy attachment. And God is telling you to focus on this, Sagittarius. Because the challenge for you is procrastination. Somebody's causing you delays. Now, you're either causing a delay in your own life by putting things off that needs to be done today. Yeah, as I've always said all through my life, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. If you can do today, or you can start making a start on it, then start on it and finish it off the next day. Do you get what I mean? But make a start. Don't just say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it this evening. My kids used to drive me crazy when they say that, especially my daughters. In a minute, mummy, in a minute. I say, no, do it now. Yeah, do it now. Get started on it. Sometimes I just get so tired of them, I just leave them. They tell me they've done it, go into the kitchen, and the kitchen will be a fucking mess. But when somebody came to the door, that's when my girls would run into the kitchen and pretend that they were cleaning the kitchen. That's the God's truth. Yeah, any other time it was mummy doing it. All I always asked them to do was like wash up a few dishes for me. No, that was too much hard work. I had to do it all myself when they'd be at school. Now, I brought them stuff, they were spoiled. But I did want to teach them how to be independent as well, how to cook and how to take care of a home. Yeah, how to take care of each other, how to take care of themselves. But yeah, they were lazy. Now, the oldest daughter, she wasn't too bad. She was the only one that really helped, was my eldest girl. I depended on her for a lot. The second eldest, she was a lazy fucker. Lazy fucker. And her other sister that was younger than her, they all got lazier. As they went down the line, they all got lazier. So the only one that really helped me was my eldest daughter, God bless her. Now, especially when I got sick, I relied on her a lot because I was always coming out with some kind of pain. Anyway, stop going on about me. So you're being told, whatever you're putting off, to stop putting it off, yeah? Stop procrastinating. Do it. Make a start on it at least. Make a fucking start. And once you start making a start, you'll see it there, and then you just keep you just keep going at it and just doing a little bit each day. If you can't do it all in one go, just keep doing a little bit each day. Okay? Now, you're being told, Sagittarius, to ground yourself, because somebody's digging for dirt. Either you're digging for dirt, and somebody's and you're accusing somebody or something. You're spying, basically, or somebody's spying on you, Sag. Somebody's spying on you. I've got it all around me. I've got people spying on me, especially a dirty scumbag across the road from me. Oh, anyway, dirty liar. You know as well when there's something wrong with people, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. Right. But yeah, you're being watched, and I think you know you're being watched, Sagittarius. You must feel it, and you're not paranoid. You are being watched. Okay. So, or if this is you, Sagittarius, digging for dirt on people and accusing people, you're being told to stop this. Ground yourself, yeah, because either you're being told to take action on somebody who's spreading rumours, or you're spreading rumours. And this person may be very codependent. This person may have addictions. Yeah. So I know I've got a dirty scumbag that's that I stopped having any kind of friendship with. This person was offering me help, and I didn't want the scumbag around me. God was telling me what he was up to, but I didn't want to be horrible, because I knew that because when I did say to him, oh, I didn't want any help, he started shouting at me and telling me I was an ungrateful bitch and an ungrateful cow and stuff like that. And I'm going around, not only that, he was going around to the community where I was living and telling people lies about me. Yeah? Nasty scumbag. And now it's coming out in my reads that he was being paid to do it by my ex to destroy my reputation around where I lived. Yeah? And was trying to get me to be some kind of addict, bring me over bottles of wine every day. The bottles of wine was being paid for by my ex. My ex was paying the scumbag to spy on me and lie about me in the community. So people would isolate me and wouldn't want to be my friend because of this scumbag who was going around telling lies about me. How's that for you? A dirty old man. Now, and I felt sorry for him. I did. I thought he was lonely. No, dirty scumbag. Now, in the outcome, this you're being told to get back out there. Yeah? Get back out there. And I don't know, like myself now, I've found a lot of nice places to go out and have fun on my own. Don't need anybody with me. And I'm getting back out there and I'm enjoying it. And it's, yeah. I have not been in the mood for years to go out and do things because I was being gang stalked, and one of my neighbours, the person that was spying on me, yeah, who was pretending was my friend, he was part of the gang stalkers lying about me and spreading gossip, and he was being paid for it, being paid by my ex to try and destroy me in the community. So people would isolate me and restrict me and not want to speak to me because this dirty scumbag was spreading lies and rumours about me. And that's, yeah, and this is what you're being told to take action on, Sag. This dirty scumbag who's spying on you, okay? Now, and get back out there. God is telling you, get out there, have fun. You don't have to make friends with it, because like if with me, where I live, this dirty scumbag has everybody around me lied to because he was being paid. He's a dirty alcoholic and a dirty scumbag. And I know a lot of things about him now through tarot. And he better leave me the fuck alone. Well, this scumbag, he's going to lose everything belonging to him. But I know exactly who he's working for. And, yeah. I was wondering why people were trying to attack me and looking at me like I had two heads. He was going around telling lies about me. So now, I don't mix with the people where I live. I'm friends of other places. Yeah? Right, so you're being told to get back out there and have fun. Walk away from these dirty karmics, learn the lessons, yeah? And you know somebody is guilty. You know somebody has been digging for dirt and spying on you, yeah? because in your subconscious, you have been thinking about things, going through memories, revisiting the past, and you know, and you're taking action on this dirty scumbag that's gossiping about you, because you're thinking about what this person lies, and you're cutting through any illusions, and you're detaching from the ego. Yeah, this person may have tried to put you in some kind of fear because you were being attacked. Yeah, because anytime I went out the street, I was getting attacked by people. I didn't understand. It was this dirty old man who was being paid by my ex to lie about me, to pretend he was my friend. Yeah, and then to go around to people, the neighbours, talk about me, and people thinking it was true because people thinking he was a friend of mine. Do you understand? A dirty scumbag. Now, okay, in the you're being told to take action, okay? And this person, you're being told to focus on this person. This person is very unhealthy, and this person has addictions and is codependent, and this person tried to have you chained. Yeah, scumbag was bringing me bottles of wine every day. Wasn't that I had some kind of addiction? Now, thanks be to God, now, lady. One thing I've never been one of these people that's been codependent on people, on alcohol, on drugs, not even cigarettes. I don't put anything, if it's before my health or before, yeah, I don't have addictions, never had. As I said, even cigarettes, I smoked cigarettes since I was 12 years of age, but if I had to stop or if I had to go without cigarettes for a few days because I didn't have money or I needed that money for a different thing, a bill or whatever, I'd stop smoking. So when I moved here, I didn't have much. I just stopped smoking for about 4 months. And within 4 months, I had my whole house done. Within 4 months, when I started saving. Before that, I couldn't be bothered. I was giving a lot of money away to my kids, so I was leaving myself without any money. So I didn't have any money. I was giving it away to my children all the time, like a fucking fool. And then I walked away from them. And because I wasn't sure about living where I was living, I wasn't sure about staying here, and I didn't want to start doing up the house. And if I didn't want to stay, and then I went to London one day, and I decided went to see my parents' grave and my brother's, and I just decided, and I thought, you know what, fuck this. I'm going back and I'm going to fix up my little home and I'm going to make it into a home, and I don't give a damn about anybody around me. These people want to attack me, if they want me out of my house, then they're going to have a fucking fight in their hands, because I'm not going to fucking take it lying down. I know how to stand up for myself. Yeah, and I didn't realise, because God kept telling me through music, because I get messages through music, and God kept telling me, all I kept hearing was, what was the song God kept telling me? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? And this dirty old man used to be a sailor, and I was always drunk. Yeah, and I felt sorry for him. And I realised, and I was getting messages. And then when I started doing tarot, so 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I cut that person out of my life. And a few times I tried to stop it, cut him out of my life. And he was making threats. I was thinking, oh my God, if he goes around telling people, you know, oh, she's a nasty bitch. He was already doing it. Telling me into my face I was a nasty bitch and I was ungrateful. I bought a lawnmower, a petrol one. And he started having a go at me, telling me, before this, he was telling me how good a petrol mower was. And then when I bought one, he started telling me, oh, you shouldn't have bought this. You were ungrateful. I was doing the gardens for you. I said, yeah, but I never asked you. And I said, I feel bad. I said, you're an old man. I says, you're doing the gardens for me. And he said, no, you're just an ungrateful bitch and all of this. And I thought, oh God, I'm not going to argue and fight with him. I didn't have the energy. Yeah, didn't have the energy. So I sent back the lawnmower, because he told me the lawnmower, if the motor goes and if this petrol, all these things he was telling me, you need petrol, you need this. I said, yeah, but there's a petrol station just down the road. Anyway, I ended up sending that back and I bought myself an electric one. Oh, the looks he was giving me. Now I realise why he was so desperate and obsessed with me. It's because he was being paid. He was being paid. Yeah. They didn't want me in the community. Certain people. Well, he was spreading lies and he was being paid by my ex. So, yeah, very racist people. Very, very racist. Now, in the energy, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Give me what's this for the God? What has Sagittarius got receipts on? An alcoholic. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're exposing this person. Yeah? This person tried to restrict you, have you in some kind, and this is a challenge also. Procrastination, wanted you blocked, where you would have no energy, or you'd be an alcoholic, yeah, and you'd be in illusions. But we're cutting through the illusions, and this is what we're thinking about. This is what's on our mind. We're seeing through all this gaslighting, all this isolation, all this restrictions. And if somebody was trying to use alcohol, Sagittarius, to have you depressed or have you to have an addiction, yeah, we're not having that. We're cutting through that. And you may have receipts on this person, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or somebody who's trying to cause you stagnation, a block, yeah, through depression or through alcohol, yeah, alcoholism. Give me 4 cups. Yeah. This is somebody that was trying to control you. This could be family, yeah, or this could be a gang, could be a group. But these people were trying to control you. They were trying to cause you some kind of, they were getting money. This person was getting money. And you ended a cycle. So you've got receipts on somebody that was trying to have you, and you're exposing this person. This person was trying to have you in an illusion, yeah? And this person was trying to cause you depression or missed opportunities through procrastination, through alcohol. And you realized this person was getting paid to do this by family. 4 of Pentacles, somebody who's been trying to control you, somebody that you've had issues with in the past. Yeah, this person could be from another part of the world, or you've ended the cycle with this person successfully. Yeah, you've freed yourself. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you freed yourself from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you freed yourself, yeah? And you've ended a cycle. Give me one more on the World card, and then we're going to move on. Yeah. You freed yourself. You're moving forward and you're healing, thanks be to God. You're leaving people in the past. Yeah? And especially Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person tried to cause you a lot of burdens in your life, a lot of restrictions and a lot of stress. And this person was being paid to do this, to cause you hardship. Yeah? Maybe through alcohol, for a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you've walked away from it. Yeah, you walked away from this dirty Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, who was trying to cause you restrictions, stress and burdens. This fool is fucked. Fucked. When I say fucked, karma this person is going to receive, especially his family. What you tried to do to Sagittarius. Stupid, stupid person. You must realise this person must be very, very slow in the mind. Almost thought you were very slow, Sagittarius. Yeah? Can take advantage of your good heart. This person seen that you were going through some kind of trauma, a dirty predator. So this is how he knew how to prey on you. And this person is a friend of a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And he was getting money from this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer to cause you stress and burdens. Yeah. All these predators, as I say, birds of a feather, like to flock together, don't they? Now, in the past, hidden lovers, sneaky side piece, low-key situation. What's this sneaky link, Lord of God, in the past? Yeah, somebody was talking about you. Someone was talking about you. Somebody was overindulging in this as well. But there was a low-key situation, and somebody in the past, you know, this person had a sneaky link with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Because you used your intuition as a mother, or you may be a psychic. Give me more information, Father God, on the, you realised what this scumbag was trying to do through alcohol. And this person was getting some kind of prosperity, money, a reward. This King of Wands was getting a reward from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, give me more information on the Nine of Cups. The scumbag was using alcohol or was getting a lot of satisfaction out of trying to do this to you. Yeah, this could be somebody that some kind of contract. Could have been, yeah, some kind of work contract. Nine of Cups. So, or this is a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you had children with, who was a lover of yours, who tried to put you in some kind of illusion, confusion. So this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer had a contract with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer was a lover of yours, somebody that you made a choice about. And this person may have had a lot of, wanted you in some kind of illusion. Yeah, either through drugs or alcohol. And it was using this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius to try and make you hallucinate through alcohol or drugs. Nine of Cups. And this is the plan. So this King of Wands could take advantage of you in some kind of way when you were drunk or under the influence of alcohol or drugs. This person may have been putting something in the alcohol also to make you hallucinate. Ace of Cups. This was somebody that you were socializing with, yeah. You were drinking with this person. But you stood your ground. You blocked this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, yeah. Because you know this person was trying to do something to you. Yeah, was doing this to you for a long, long time. Routinely. And they were being paid to do it. Try and cause you some kind of addiction. Addiction to alcohol. Or addiction to partying. This person may have thought you had addictions. And then this scumbag was lying about you. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was lying about you to friends. And could have been lying about you to family also. Was gossiping. Ace of Cups. And this person was doing this in the hidden to you. And you realised that this person was involved with your ex-lover in the past. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was being paid to get you drunk and to try and do things to you under the influence of alcohol or drugs, yeah? And maybe slipping a Mickey in your alcohol, so you'd be in an illusion, you'd be hallucinating, yeah? This person was doing this for a long time to you, and you blocked it. You blocked it. Yeah. You blocked this dirty narcissist. A Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You knew it was this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that was trying to cause you some kind of heartbreak and some kind of pain, alienation. So you blocked. You knew that this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was working for your ex. Yeah? To try and do something to you. Very, very lucky. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius says that you haven't had this person arrested. Yeah? You may have recordings. This person may not know this. Action. So you're being told to take action on this person who's been spreading rumours about you. Yeah? Gossiping about you. Yeah. Looks like you already have, or you're being told to. This person is karmic and you're being told to end things with this person, yeah? Ten of Swords, this person was trying to destroy you. Was trying to ruin you. Cause you some kind of collapse or a breakdown through gossiping about you and spreading lies. This is ended now. It's ended. So you've ended this, Sagittarius, or if you haven't, you're going to end it now, because I'm telling you what they're doing to you. They're spreading gossip about you. This is somebody who's nosy. Give me more information on the Wheel of Fortune. This is just a confirmation to you now, Sagittarius. This is something that maybe you're going through at this moment. And I'm just confirming to you, yeah, that this person is gossiping and is a dirty karmic. And to end things because you're being told to walk away from these karmics, right? 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that you ended a relationship with. 2 of Cups. Marriage or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. He's a karmic. This person was spreading lies about you to do with your marriage. A Cancer. To do with a child. Yeah, because you walked away. So because you walked away from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and we've got the Chariot, which shows me again, this could be, this is a Cancer who's been doing this. This person, you overcame obstacles and you moved on from this relationship and you walked away, and this person started spreading gossip about you. Yeah, and was paying this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius to spread gossip about you. Yeah, was paying this person to talk about you, paying this person to socialize with you, give you a drink, give you alcohol. So any alcohol that this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this King of Wands was giving you was paid for. God knows what they put in the drink, Sagittarius. So be very careful. Do not be accepting alcohol of anybody. 7 of Pentacles. God knows what they put in that drink. Yeah. They were planting seeds. They were putting something in the alcohol. Because, and it's something that you didn't know anything about. So you'd be careless. And you'd do something under the influence. But thanks be to God, you have healed and you're protected by the angels to do with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, you freed yourself. You freed yourself. You know this person was being paid. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was being paid either by somebody from his past that he had children with or was related to, or this is somebody from your past that you had children with that was paying this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius to spread lies about you, to gossip, okay? But you've ended things now. Coming out as a Cancer. Could be Pisces, Scorpio as well. Now, Sag, on your mind, spiritually woke, you're self-aware now, and you're cutting through illusions. You're cutting through illusions to do with a Leo, or Aries, Sagittarius, again, 10 of Wands. This is a lot of stress you were put through by this person, and you've ended this, yeah? This scumbag can no longer do this to you, yeah? For a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that you use your intuition about as a mother or as a psychic, you know, yeah? Yeah, you're cutting through illusions, you know. And you've detached as well from this dirty narcissist, and you've used your intuition as a mother. Give me more information. You know this person was offering you alcohol. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And you're thinking about this and you're cutting through the illusions and you've detached from this person. You know this person was offering you alcohol. Yeah? This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as a mother. Or you use your intuition. Yeah? You could be a psychic. And you cut the scumbag off. You know, you've seen through the illusion of what they're trying to do to you. Yeah? You've seen this person was working with family, or was being paid, or was working with your family or his family, or was being paid to do this to you as the Empress. Well, this person was doing this because of somebody in his family that may have been pregnant, and this person wanted you restricted and wanted you isolated. Could even be a mother that this person was working for, and this person wanted you isolated. You've seen clearly that all of these people were all related and they were all working together. 8 of Swords. Yeah. you've seen that it's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you detached from as a mother, or when you were pregnant, that you used your intuition about that this person was married or was working with family, yeah, when you were pregnant. The Empress. You detached. You were getting some kind of messages. Also, you know, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was talking about you. Yeah. And this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you know the truth about this person. This person is going to be receiving karmic justice. And also, you know, this person was talking about you to do with a child, maybe because of a divorce that you went through, or some kind of legal dispute you were going through. But you know this person was a karmic, this Leo. Yeah, you know the truth. And also, this Leo got involved and was being paid because you were speaking the truth about a child, or you were speaking the truth about a pregnancy, yeah, to do with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and this person didn't want you talking the truth, so he paid people in the community to control you, to gang stalk you, to lie about you, to gossip. So he paid this King of Wands, and or this King of Wands got involved because of family, people in this community. Somebody was jealous of you, yeah. Either a mother was jealous of you, or somebody that got pregnant was jealous of you, and you were speaking the truth about a child, that there was some kind of lies going on about a child or a pregnancy, yeah. And you may have been doing this online. 8 of Wands. You may have been talking online, messages, about somebody who rushed into a relationship. But you thought, you were thinking on your feet. You're no fool, Sagittarius, you're no fool. And you know that you were being attacked either because of somebody that you had a legal dispute with, or you were being attacked because someone you had a legal dispute with, either somebody you were divorced, or some kind of fight was going on with you and somebody you had been in a relationship with, a narcissist that you detached from when you were pregnant, yeah, because you knew the truth that this person was married, and you ended things with this person, and this person didn't like the fact that you were talking about things online, so this person paid people to attack you, and to maybe this person must have you arrested or put in prison, but he couldn't do that, so he had you gaslit, or had people gaslit about you, and had you isolated and restricted. Or this is a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who was pregnant and trapped a fool, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, somebody from another part of the world, and trapped this person with a pregnancy, yeah, because this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer wanted somebody to look after the child and pay money, and the real father of the child wouldn't help. Could have been an Aquarius, was the real father of the child, and this person wouldn't help. So this girl got her friends and her family, and they all gathered up together to spread lies, have you gang stalked, and they worked with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, who was family, yeah, because you were telling the truth about a pregnancy or a child, yeah. Now, you're being told, cycle's ended now anyway, these scumbags won't get what's coming to them. Now, you're being told to focus on a codependency or an unhealthy attachment, something that's been weighing you down, Sagittarius. You're being told to focus on this. What is this? Something to do with a child or a Leo. So you're being told to either focus on a Leo who is codependent, who has an unhealthy attachment to you, or has been trying to weigh you down in some kind of way. This person may have addictions, or is obsessed and won't leave you alone because this person is codependent or is being paid to do this. Or you are being told to focus on the truth, yeah, to do with a child or a pregnancy, because somebody is using you, yeah, using you for money. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Pisces, it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer. Yeah, you know the truth about pregnancy. You're being told to focus on this. Or you know the truth about a Leo. And this person may have been trying to have you codependent on alcohol. Or this person is codependent on alcohol. and you walked away from this person, or if you haven't, this is what you're being told to do, walk away. Also, there may be a Leo who's pregnant or has a child that you know the truth about, that this person is codependent on you and is using you for money. Yeah, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer is using you for money. King of Pentacles, yeah, as a husband or as a father. And you're being told to focus on this truth about this pregnancy or the truth about this child, okay? Yeah. You're being told to use your intuition and to free yourself. Free yourself from this person who's trying to either use a child, that you know the child is not yours, you know the truth about a child, or somebody, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who's trying to use a Leo that you know the truth about, yeah? Who's codependent and is being paid by Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that you are using your intuition about and freeing yourself from. And that's what you're being told to do. Good, 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 good. Now, the challenge is some kind of procrastination. You're delaying things, Sagittarius. Either you're too busy or you're pretending to be too busy. And this is a challenge, this procrastination, whatever you've been doing, or something that's caused you some kind of delay. What's this, you're chasing time. What is this? Sagittarius. That's you there. Temperance card. You've been blocking healing something, or somebody's been trying to cause you a delay when it comes to you healing and balancing things out. But not anymore. You've had an awakening, and that's what you're thinking about. You're seeing the truth, that somebody's been trying to block you from healing or balancing things out. You've had an awakening, and you've called judgment, and these people are under judgment for what they tried to do to you, Sagittarius. Good, 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 good. These people are under judgment for what they tried to do to a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah? Or you may want to heal things with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or they try to procrastinate you when it came to your work, but you've been protected, yeah? This has ended. This was karmic. And this was people who was causing the Queen of Pentacles conflict. They were jealous. They were jealous. So they were trying to block this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, cheating. There's been cheating going on here. So somebody's been trying to block you. The challenge is somebody's been trying to block you from healing. Yeah, either healing from a wife or a mother that was karmic, and there was a lot of jealousy and conflict going on because of cheating. Give me more information. Or somebody was trying to block you from healing as a wife or a mother. Yeah, a karmic that was trying to cause you conflict, who was jealous and trying to cause you alienation. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles. Give me more information on her. Yeah, you know the truth, Sagittarius. That somebody's either been watching you, spying on you, or you know the truth because you've been doing some kind of investigation yourself to do with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you know this person's very stable. Or you have found out the truth and you've freed yourself as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? That these people was trying to cause you conflict, trying to stop you from healing, the jealous scumbags, trying to block you. They're fucked. And I mean they're fucked, Sagittarius. They won't fuck about with you again, I'm telling you that now. In the subconscious, you're revisiting the past, Sagittarius, or you're missing somebody from the past. Give me more information. You're thinking back. Now, this person either fears that someone's missing you. So this is what in the subconscious, somebody fears that someone's missing you. Yeah? That somebody wants to revisit the past. Ooh, or you're hoping to visit the past. Revisit somebody from the past because you missed this person. Give me more information. Ooh. Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's been speaking the truth. Somebody that's cut you off. And we got this out twice. So this is really reinforcing what that you you are missing somebody from the past. This is somebody that who is a Queen of Swords. She's divorced, she's single, she could be a widow, but she's very independent, and she's been speaking the truth. And maybe you want to speak the truth to her about some kind of Three of Swords, some kind of lying, cheating, alienation that went on, or somebody fears that you're going to revisit the past with this Queen of Swords, yeah, and speak the truth to this person, because she's been speaking the truth and cutting people out, to do with cheating, heartbreak and pain. Anyone's been trying to cause her alienation, and somebody may fear that you're going to speak to this Queen of Swords. Give me more information, Father God, on the Three of Swords. Why are they fearing this? Because of messages. Maybe because of a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person could be fearing this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe fearing you're going to get the law involved for what he tried to do to you, Sagittarius. This dirty King of Wands. Yeah? We're trying to have you attacked in the community. They fear that you've got evidence. Because that's what we got in the energy, isn't it? Yeah. This person fears that you're going to be talking to a Queen of Swords about alienation, heartbreak, pain, cheating, lying, bullying, gossiping. Gossiping about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. To do with her stability. There was some kind of manipulation that was going on here by a lover that you know the truth about now. You know somebody's been lying and cheating and has been trying to manipulate a Queen of Swords. Somebody that is single, is a divorcee, yeah? Somebody who's cutting a lot of people out of her life. And somebody's fearing that this person that you may be missing this person from your past, and that you may want to speak to this person, this Queen of Swords. There's been talk going on about lying, cheating and alienation, about bullying, about somebody who's being paid to manipulate, yeah, the Queen of Swords. A Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, could be a Gemini here as well, a lover. So someone's fearing that this Queen of Swords, maybe fearing that she's going to go to the police and tell the police about this manipulation and what has been done to her for years. Yeah? For years. Maybe somebody who's been using alcohol or drugs to try and put this Queen of Swords, or could even be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is coming out as a Queen of Swords. She may be a divorcee, but she's speaking her truth and she's cutting people out, yeah? And somebody's either hoping that they can, you may be hoping to speak to this person, Sagittarius, or somebody's fearing you speaking to this person, yeah, about heartbreak, pain, confusion, bullying, somebody who is being paid to bully and manipulate, yeah, because of a lover. Because of a lover, to put somebody in an illusion. Well, this is, you're seeing through the illusions now, to do with somebody was doing this, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because of someone who may be family to him, who is a lover of yours, Sagittarius, or this is being done, money's being paid to a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius by Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who was a lover of a Queen of Pentacles. Give me more information. She's seen through illusions. She was never in an illusion. These people tried to gaslight her. Yeah? And gaslight people about her. Maybe even tried to have her put in prison. Now, give me one more on this. Yeah. Yeah, you're seeing through illusions about Two of Cups. Either about somebody that you were married to, or yeah, King of Cups. You're seeing through illusions to do with a lover, either because of some kind of partnership. Yeah, you're seeing through illusions to do with a marriage or some kind of relationship to do with the King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Give me more information. Yeah. Marriage or family. Who want to leave a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out in the cold, have her ostracized, cause her restrictions, burdens, struggles, maybe in a new community. Maybe she was going through something. And this was through people talking about her. And a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was being used. A Leo. And now you know the truth, especially about a Leo. You know the truth about a child as well. Yeah? You know the truth about a lot of things now. And this dirty Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, if he doesn't fucking leave the Queen of Pentacles alone, he's going to end up in prison. Or God is going to destroy him. One way or the other. He's going to go through it for what he did. Now you're being told to walk away, Sagittarius, from these third parties, these haters, people you've, karmics, people you've learned lessons from. People you were meant to learn from, not to stay with, yeah? Give me more information on these karmics. Raining. Love listening to the rain. Two Swords. You know these karmics were lying. You may know they even have mental health problems. They have to have fucking mental health problems to be doing that. Fucking fool, this King of Wands that was doing it to me, this dirty Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. He's a Leo. He'd be eating his snots, man. Picking his nose and eating his snots. And he'd be talking to himself. Fucked in the head. Two Swords. I used to feel sorry for him. Now I realised he was doing more than doing that. He was trying to destroy me. A dirty devil. A predator. Now, third parties. Yeah. This is it. You're being told to walk away from these third parties. The people you've learnt lessons from. Yeah. Haters. These could be haters in your own family or somebody that you were married to. Or a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Yeah. Somebody you're in a long-term relationship with that you know the truth about now. You've got to tell you to walk away from these karmics. Third parties, anybody trying to make you a third party, or people that got involved with your family or with somebody that you were in a long-term relationship with, who are dirty liars, cheats, scumbags, slanderers. Yeah? A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, who were doing this family was doing this karmic family, or somebody that you were married to, or somebody you were in a long-term relationship. These people were slandering. And they were lying, and they were doing things, spying. These people had no conscience. And they were called a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius also. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. These people were trying to cause burdens, problems. Yeah, scumbag. Because of the truth about a child, or the truth about a pregnancy. Somebody talking the truth about a child, or talking the truth about pregnancy. These karmics didn't want the truth coming out about a child, or the truth about a pregnancy, or the truth about a fucking Leo. Queen of Swords is speaking the truth though. It's cutting these scumbags out. Four Swords. Yeah. These scumbags must try to cause stress. She's been spending a lot of time alone, meditating, speaking to God. And these scumbags are going to end up going to prison. Four Swords. This dirty Leo. This Leo is going to suffer for everything he tried to do, Sagittarius, to this Queen of Pentacles. I promise you that. I promise you. Yeah. Now, hopefully the dirty old bastard will die in prison. That would be my wish now for him, to tell you the truth. They'd die in prison. Now, here we go. When you know somebody's guilty of something, yeah, that's where they should go. Prison. and die there. Never get out, dirty predators. Now, once you're being told to ground yourself when it comes to somebody snooping, or somebody's watching you, yeah, accusations, somebody's watching you, yeah. Could be an Aquarius watching you, or somebody's watching you heal. A Cancer, they're watching you move forward and overcome obstacles, especially to do with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's watching you. And what's grounding you as well is that you're healing. You're healing from these accusations to do with a Cancer and a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius and an Aquarius who were being paid to plant seeds about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because of a child or a pregnancy. Again, a Leo. The truth was being spoke about. Yeah, they were trying to cause some kind of ending or a death. They may have been trying to cause this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's death. The truth's being seen now. Give me more information, but this has ended. This is over with. We'll never be able to do this again. I promise you that. Give me on the Sun card. King of Wands. The truth is being seen about this dirty King of Wands. Yeah? That he's a dirty, scummy narcissist. A Leo. So the truth is being seen. You're healing from somebody that's been spying on you, Sagittarius. Yeah? For a Cancer. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. A Leo that you know the truth about. That you've been speaking the truth about. Yeah? A King of Wands who's a dirty narcissist. You're also speaking the truth about a child. And you're speaking the truth about pregnancy. Give me more information on the King of Wands. Scumbag. Yeah, you're using your foresight about this person, Sag. And you're moving forward. You also know this King of Wands was working for somebody overseas. This King of Wands may like to travel. Yeah. You've learned a lot of lessons from the past. And you know this person was trying to drain your energy for somebody overseas. And was gang stalking you. Or having you gang stalked. Yeah? Now. A dirty Leo again. That you freed yourself from. Thanks be to God. You're using your foresight now when it comes to this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know that people were trying to play games on her. Switch it around. Could be a he. But you know that people were trying to play games. Because she freed herself on her stability. Yeah. A dirty old man, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You know this dirty Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this old man. Yeah? King of Pentacles. So you know, yeah, you're using your foresight and you're moving forward and you're freeing yourself because you have recognition and you understand and you recognize that this old man was getting support from a King of Pentacles, either somebody you were married to or you had children with, and this person was getting support or giving support to this King of Pentacles to fucking gang stalk you, to drain your energy. Yeah? Or you know the truth, Sagittarius, about this dirty old man. Could be your father, could be your grandfather. But you know the truth about a father. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, in the outcome, we've got cuffing season. Let's see. So you may be getting back out there and dating. Yeah, because you've had an awakening. You know the truth. You know the truth that, and you're single because you've been doing a lot of guidance. I mean, spend a lot of time alone. And these people may have been trying to have you isolated. But you've been spending a lot of time alone. Four of Pentacles. Yeah? And you've been working on your some work you have. Some kind of financial stability, security. Something is giving you stability and it's giving you security. And this is a Page of Pentacles. Now, either this is tarot, or there's work you have invested in, and you've had an awakening, and you know the truth, and you've made a right decision. You're getting back out there now. Yeah, you know who was trying to ghost you, isolate you, have you restricted. You know who was paying who. Yeah, you know it was a plan, a partnership with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, that this person was being paid money to work on you. You know. And you detach from these scumbags. Because the scene that you were single, they came for you on your own. Now this is somebody, as I said, somebody you were married to, or somebody you were in a long-term relationship with. Or this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was family to Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and this Queen of Pentacles was speaking the truth about a child, and speaking the truth about pregnancy, and about who the father of a child was, and this, yeah, who the father of a child was, an Aquarius. Yeah, she was speaking the truth about who the father of a child was, that it was an Aquarius, and that somebody was taking somebody for granted for money. Okay, and yeah, let's see now. So you had an awakening. Now I'm going to do an angel number now. That was nice and quick. I'm going to do an angel number. Let's see what's going on, and do the dice. See what's going on through the dice, and we'll leave the cards where they are for the moment, Sag, and see where the dice land. Okay, so I like it when they land on the cards. It gives you more like confirmation of what signs we're dealing with. Yeah, and numbers also could be the month somebody was born in, date of birth, you know, like sort of thing. Phone number, shit like that. So yeah, shit like that. Oops. So yeah, you detaching from these fools, these dirty narcissists, especially a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You know this person. You are. You're detaching from this dirty Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This narcissist. You use your intuition, and you walked away from this person when you were pregnant, and you realized who the fuck was involved. Yeah. Dirty narcissists, every one of them. Dirty devils. We're going to suffer for what they did. Now, or tried to do. In a way, they helped you, Sagittarius. Yeah, these fools helped you. Because if you were doubting yourself for a while, or maybe you did pick up a bit of anxiety because you didn't know who the fuck was coming for you. Especially if you were going through sickness and stuff like that. Instead of these people, you should be thanking them. Yeah? Because everything that they did only strengthened you. And only made your intuition 10 times stronger than it ever fucking was. Okay? So thank these fools. But give them up to God, because they still need to be punished. Otherwise, they'll keep doing shit, thinking they get away with it. Nah. Scumbags like this need to be punished. Punished! Because they work for the devil. Okay? And that's another thing that you need to learn about. Never allow anybody to think they can get away with shit and get away without any kind of punishment. No. You allow that, you're allowing people to disrespect you. Do you understand me? And that shows that you're not balanced. That shows you have not walked the fuck up if you are allowing people to disrespect you and not get fucking punished for what they've done. Do you hear me? Forgive them. Forgive them for yourself. So you're not carrying that dirty shit around with you. And you learn the lessons from it. But don't ever allow a fool to get away with anything. Do you hear me? 16, 16. scumbags. Never allow anyone to gaslight you, or, oh, you know, you get that with religion. Love thy neighbour, forgive thy neighbour. Yeah, love them, forgive them, but make sure they get punished. Yeah, make sure your eyes are open. Religion's been used for fucking years to destroy and control people. Lies. So until you wake up and learn who God is, when you spend time alone and realise who God is to you, yeah, you realise God wouldn't allow no one to walk all over him. And wouldn't want you to allow anyone to walk all over you either. No, don't go after people who are trying to attack them. Do it in the right way. Give them up to God or give them up to the law. Get them destroyed. 11:22, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, completion. Good, good. 11:22, happy with this. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favour of your intentions. Exactly. If you keep allowing people to get away with shit, then you're going to keep going through those lessons and people are going to be walking all over you until you wake the fuck up and you have an awakening and go and become one with God and one with yourself and become whole, and you turn around and say, God, nah, I'm not having this. I want this scumbag punished. Yeah? I want them punished for everything they've done. And if you can't do it through the justice here on earth, then give them up to God. Don't go after them and try and seek revenge and trying to attack people, because all you're going to do then, Sagittarius, is bring karma onto yourself. Yeah, you'll go through karma then because of that. Don't do that. Give them up to the law, or give them up to God, and keep praying and leave them to God. And I promise you, God will put them through 10 times worse than you ever could. I promise you. I've seen it. I've been around this world a long while, and I've known a lot of dirty predators. A lot of people who tried to gaslight me and scapegoat me. And for years, it was my children basically that made me depressed. And I was sick also. I was sick, as I said, I had thyroid disease. So I allowed a lot of people away with a lot of shit because I went through depression. Never again. Never, ever again. Yeah? Try and disrespect me, you'll see what fucking will happen. 16. Readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. So you may be, you know, beginning things anew with somebody from your past. They may be coming back on their knees begging for forgiveness, Sagittarius. Yeah, because these scumbags will realise until they get down on their fucking knees and beg you for forgiveness, they're going to go through karma. Believe me, everything that they try to do to you is going to fall back on them. Not tenfold, but fucking 100-fold. And it's going to keep passing down through the generations until they learn the fucking lesson. I promise you that. Now, let's see. Right, we got 6, so we got Ascension. Oh, I'm sure that is Leo. Let's see if it. Oh no, it's not. Sag. It's you, Sag. That's you. It's you there. So, it's like an anchor. Oh, with a cross in the middle. Not anchor. Arrow. A cross in the middle. Now, we've got 6, and that Ascension, that is on Aquarius. And Aquarius, the action card is on Aquarius also. So you're taking action, Sagittarius, on anybody who's spreading gossip about you. Yeah? And you are ascending, and you are going through a lot of success because of you taking action on people who's been trying to spread rumours about you and because you've been balancing your emotions out as well, and you've been healing, Sagittarius, from these dirty rumor mill, these dirty gossipers, yeah, these scumbags. You're healing, and you are balancing your emotions out, and you're confident, and you're moving forward, and you're taking action. So that's the reason why you're ascending. Okay, now on the spiritually woke mind, we have 4. So 4 is stability. So you're mentally now, you are cutting through illusions, and you're detaching from the ego, and this is bringing you a lot of stability, yeah, a lot of balance, and also it's going to bring you a lot of money too. But you got a lot of balance because you have detached from the ego. You're no longer allowing people to scapegoat you and try and make a fucking mug out of you. You are now awoke. In your in the receipts, in your energy, yeah, you've got proof on a lover, either a Gemini, you've got proof on, and they've got the blue card coming out there as well. So this could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got the receipts, and you're exposing the truth about a lover or a Gemini. This also can be about manipulation. You're exposing the truth, and you've got evidence, okay? Receipts on this. Also, you've got receipts on, you know about somebody from your past, a Pisces, who, so it could be a Pisces that this dirty Leo, King of Wands, may have been involved with as well. But you know this Pisces had a hidden lover, or was involved in some kind of low-key situation to do with this King of Wands, because you were exposing the truth about a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You were exposing the truth about a child. You were exposing the truth about what went on in a marriage. You were exposing the truth about a family. You were exposing the truth about some kind of legal dispute you had to do with a child. You were exposing the truth about all of these dirty scumbags. And that's why this Pisces was involved, yeah? You were telling the truth about him being a cheat, a liar, having sneaky links. And also this person may be hiding that he is a low-key gay, okay? This person may be into same-sex relationships, but because of family or culture, is pretending he's actually straight or she's actually straight, okay? Nothing wrong with being gay, but when it comes to old-fashioned culture, especially cults, they frown on this, okay? And this person's hiding who he or she actually is, that they're actually gay. Now, in the outcome, we've got on the hunt, and you are have had an awakening. You know the truth about what these people were trying to do, that they were trying to hunt you down. Not only that, in the outcome, we've got cuffing season. You're single and you're ready to mingle because you've been through a lot of karmic lessons. 8, yeah? And so yeah, you're ascending. You've been through a lot of lessons, so you are ready to get back out there. Now, in your memories, when it comes to the in the past, when it comes to your memories, let me see, is that there? Right, it's a Leo. So you are thinking back, yeah? So many fears you speaking the truth, Sagittarius. The fear you speaking the truth about this Leo, yeah? You know what this Leo has been up to. This Leo may be afraid that you're going to speak to the police about him or her and have this person arrested for trying to have you in some kind of illusion by using alcohol or drugs, or drugging your alcohol, so that you would be under, you be in some kind of hallucination, so this person could maybe try to take advantage of you in some kind of way, yeah, whilst you would be under an illusion. And this person was, this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sag, is afraid that you're going to speak to police about him, yeah, and have him arrested for what he did to you. Now, this person has been doing this for a long, long time. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this dirty old man has been doing this for a long, long time. So the truth is coming out, and you are now exposing the truth about him. Yeah, he's a pervert and he's a predator, and you're not the only person he tried it on, Sag. You're not the only one. There's a lot of other young women out there that this scumbag has gone after. Okay, now, so that's that. That is that. That's your reading, Sag. Take care. Bye. Oh, I got the right dice. Not dice.